Night, beautiful people. Good night, beautiful people. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Oh, I saw the baby with this thing here. He had the stand just now. I saw the stand. Where do it? He just had the stand. I saw it. He gone up here, but where do the stand? I saw him with the stand. Where do the stand, boy? Where is the stand? Oh, it's under your pillow. Thank you. Yeah. Good night, family. Good night. How is everybody doing? Your queen is here. Your pop-up queen. You know, she like the pop-up. She is here. So, hope everybody is doing amazing. Guys, I cooked earlier. Garden City Police came to the rescue of a family in danger. Officer Wallace dove into I cooked earlier, family. And I went. I cooked earlier. Went take a quick nap. When I got up back, my children, they turn this light off. My children give me a run for my money today. The little one, I got some yogurt in the fridge. And the little one, oh man, this boy hide his. The little one went in the fridge. The big one told me, and get all of his, and I can't find where he do with my phone. I got my phone to talk to my family, and I have no clue where that phone is. No clue. I'll be trying. I have no clue, family. Not one clue. Where is my phone? No clue. No clue. And I need that phone. But good night. I'm telling you. I wake up to a hot mess. When I mean I wake up to a hot mess, I think his phone left downstairs. I woke up to a hot mess because my little one, the big one, told me that the little one had created the mess and leave it right there. So I'm like, whew. See there? That's the mess right there. You took the yogurt and put it right there, so I gotta clean that up. They gone to bed now. Because what I did was cook and then get some, when I get a quick nap, when I wake up, see all his laptop is underneath there. The bed. His school laptop, his towel. Gotta spread their bed back up. But man, I need to throw this thing away because ow. I just step on one of those Legos, man. I gotta put the Lego back. The Lego bags in. Gotta throw this away before they get up. Because if I don't, last time I threw it in the garbage, they went in there and pick it out. So, I need a bag. We should focus on the positive too. And today, President Trump showed that he isn't just a dishonest, divisive, money-grubbing, golf ball pounding narcissist who cares only about himself. He is also capable of showing compassion, and he did that today, this afternoon. Donald Trump granted a full and good night, Ola. To Todd. Corey, how are you? Good night. Chrisleys, they are reality TV stars just like him. He doesn't forget his roots. The first time I saw him for their show, I think I was watching Mr. Robot. I think that's the last time I watched the USA Network. I thought I'm here. My kids went to bed, but not before they do damage. They set me up. My kids set me up tonight, family. So good night, good night. Melissa Wolf, good night. My kids set me up, guys. Cup. And before my big son went to bed, he said, Mama, I have something to tell you. When you were sleeping, your son take the yogurt out and everything. So they leave me with a hot mess. But I don't know why he had his computer underneath the bed. That's why your mother's job never done. Because I clean up this playroom this week. Yes, I help him clean it up. But I cannot find my phone, the one I use to contact my family. I don't know. So I gotta go take this hot mess up now, which is those yogurt. Those are all my yogurts. I just bought them. Guys, I just bought these yogurts that the kids make a mess of. Look. Good thing I have a carpet cleaner, guys. You see why you have to have a carpet cleaner? They eat and they sure enjoy themselves. They tell you that much. They sure enjoy themselves. And then I taught them how to enjoy themselves, and trust me, they're making use of all of it. Look, this one. You see, when you have carpet and you have kids, you have to have a carpet cleaner. Because if you don't, because mine, I just live with me and my children, so I can control what they do when I sleep. And that's why I make sure nothing is in the house hazardous for them, where they will poison themselves or anything. So I rather they create the mess with the food and I can clean it up than something dangerous. You see what I'm saying? So it's better I see the food on the ground. At least I know they went into some food and do some food damage than something else, and then I have to pay the price for it. If that makes sense. This I can buy it back, you know what I mean? But when they hurt themselves, I can't buy that back. So I rather them with the food. That not good either, because that's wasting of food. But at the same time, just look, it's better. It's better this way. It's better this way. Because as I said, I got a carpet cleaner. I lend it out a few times. And it come back looking like somebody did plastic surgery on it. Oh man, they had a feast. This kid had whatever they wanted since night. About this water. These kids had a ball tonight, family. Good night. Welcome to Mama's World. These kids had a ball. I was sleeping, they were having a ball. They look after what they wanted to eat, and I fed them before I go to bed. And I woke up. They made their own noodles. They put their own chairs in it. So I'm gonna clean up all of this now. And listen, these kids had a ball. Even though they fed before, but you know how kids are. They wait till they start going to sleep. Or so, and then I taught them how to do stuff, and sure, they're not playing around. They're not playing around. They cook and eat and tear up everything and left it for me to see. Anybody out there, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. You're a mama, you know, you know. And even if you're not a mama, but you're the papa in the house with the kids, you know, you know. You taught the kids how to do something. The only difference is they don't clean up. They just leave the mess. They make sure they eat, but they leave the mess for you. Like, okay, we can eat and we just leave the mess. Don't worry. She take a nap. We could eat, and when she get up, she have the mess to do. So yes. So they sure know how to. Where's that son? They sure know how to create that mess for you. They sure will. Yes. I'm at my kitchen like Can't we tell how many times I've been mopping my kitchen from the other day? And then they spill some milk right there. They take out the what they call it, the marshmallows, and they sure help themselves, family. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, they help themselves, you know. These kids literally help themselves. Because we bake chicken and rice and stuff earlier and eat. Yes, we bake and they eat early. So it's not like they didn't eat or anything, but maybe they wanted supper before they bed and they had their supper. I'm telling you, you know. But such is life, you know. Such is life. And then, sometimes you have to wonder what elevation look like, but you don't have to wonder what it look like. You just know it look like something. Elevation, you know, elevation come from the things you don't want. No more in your life. When you talk about elevation, I'm elevating. It's like right now, the kids make a mess. The kids make a mess of the house. And I don't want it to be like this. So now I have to say, okay, elevation. I cannot find a phone to save my life. And that's an important phone to contact my family. And I have no clue of it. You know, I don't know where it's at. Because the big one like to hide phone. I just find it. He left his phone downstairs with my battery pack. I think he got out the chair under their bed. And there you go. Under there. I don't know. I'm trying. And I bought me a snack. Oh my God. No. This is what you say. No. I'm looking for my cookie to eat. My cookie that I bought. Oh my God. I bought this cookie to eat. The kids, they had it. Oh, this is one of my favorite cookie from Family Dollar. And the kids, them had it. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. And I still don't know what they do with that phone. Oh my word. Oh my word. I have no clue where they do with that phone. I have no clue what they do with that phone. No clue, family. No clue. Oh, come. Oh, Lord. Why? He said, why. Only thing I don't be mad at them when they help themselves to eat something. Because if I am peckish, I am gonna eat what I want. You know what I mean? So I don't be mad at them. But if they were up, I'll be mad at them for messing up the place. But not mad at them for eating. No. I'm mad at them for eating. Because I told them already. Food in the house, eat. But wasting the food, that's a problem. You know. Food in the house, eat. Because now on my cookie, if they had just eat and put back the cookie, like, you know, they eat some of the cookie and then put back the rest, like I told them. Because we have bags to put back everything into. So if they had done that with my nice cookie, because I was going to pick 2 pack up, And then I heard a voice say, no, just pick the one pack up. Now, they had a feast with that cookie. And they didn't even look at me and say, here, mama, let me leave a few cookie for you. No, they leave the cookie. And then you don't know what crawled on it or anything. You see what I'm saying? So I had to throw it in the bin. So that's not a nice thing there. Because they didn't give me a chance to enjoy my cookie. Wait. Oh, I just went shocking. I just went shocked just now. I was like, where's my laptop? Oh my God. Where's my Lysol? Oh, see my Lysol over here. Oh Lord, my key. Where's my other key? I got two keys. Where's the other? Oh, losing your mind in the process. Losing your mind in the process, I'm telling you. Ooh. So good night there, family. Good night, I'm telling you. I woke up to disaster. Woke up. Because, I ate earlier. And I told them my mommy feels tired, so mommy gonna take a quick nap. I probably slept for about 2 hours. So they sure did me wrong. They sure did me something. I remember, and then, you know what they did before they go to bed? The big one told me what he did. What the little one did. He said, Mama, I don't want you to get mad at me, but I'm telling you now. I saw my brother, him playing with the yogurt, and I went in the first bathroom, and my bathroom sink was, I can't handle soap in this house. I don't matter how many soap I buy, I cannot. Anything soap, hand soap, that little one squeeze out all of it. So he said, Mama, I'm telling you something, because I saw both of them walk into the kitchen. You know, when you're about to wake up, something tell you there's something wrong. So I was laying down and I saw both of them little head. And they look like the song you just start singing, I believe in miracle. And I saw both of them screeching, and they say, Jaden, I'm here, come here. They catch me with their trucks, they thought I was still sleeping. Then Jaden start spilling little one tea. He said, Mama, I'm telling you something. No, it wasn't me. I saw Amir with the yogurt, and he messed the bathroom up. He didn't tell me he messed the playroom up, but he messed the bathroom up. Family, I'm telling you. Hey, mama life. You gotta have nerves when you have kids. You better have some good nerves. They're gonna rock you for you. They're gonna flip the house like a dollar coin. Head or tail. Probably in the saying, Mommy sleep, let's do head and tail. He said, don't worry, Mama sleep, let's do head and tail. When Mama get up, we go to bed. And that's exactly what they did. So what they did, they came to me, and because I call them and they come. And I don't know, I had this calm demeanor because I just waking up. Normally, even if I just wake up, I'm not afraid to be, if I want to be disgruntled with them, that's the truth, I'm not afraid to be disgruntled. But I was just so calm with it. I said, come here, okay? But because they told me it's food, and I already told them, if I have to fall asleep and you guys left and you're hungry, even if I feed you, you don't know how long you're sleeping for when you sleep sometimes. You know, please make sure you eat. Just don't mess the place up. So the one thing I'm going to have to talk to them again, because I'm not afraid to let them eat. Eat if they're hungry. But to mess the place up, that's another problem. So I said, they come and they give me a hug. And they said, Mommy, I love you. Little did I know I was going to wake up to disaster. Then the little one come and he said, Mommy, can I get a bottle of cereal? I said, yeah, I could give you a bottle of cereal. So I gave him a bottle of cereal before I go to bed. Warm it and give it to him. He drank it, and then little was left, I give it to him. And he drink a little bit of that part because he drank about a whole bottle. He only drink a whole bottle. And then they knocked out. They knocked out because they know exactly what they did. So they say, you know what? You might as well go to bed. They fall asleep. But before the little one go to bed, the little one said, Mommy, I'm sorry. Because you know what he did? I know it's not the big one. The big one not gonna do the big one will more hide any device that is in the house. Like I just find his tablet and his laptop underneath his bed. He will hide those stuff, but they because he don't want the little one to touch none of that, so he will hide that. So I'm in a house now where if I put my stuff down careless, they hide it. Can't find it. Yeah, can't find it. But I just ask them, where is my stuff? And they can find it. But all of a sudden, they can't tell me where the phone is. That's the only part now. But such is life, family. Welcome to motherhood. You know, you have to have some broad back when you become a mother because you're going to have challenge. Especially when you have little kids like mine. Oh, I watch, what they call it, American Funniest Video. Oh, those videos prepare me. I've been laughing when they said, who is the little culprit doing all of this? Because they don't make a trail where they have all the footprints and the flour and everything. And then when you look, you see they sit in the people, them nice couch, all flowered up and yucky into the butter and all of the. Oh, I watched American Funniest Video. I watched it. As a mama, I would suggest we watch it because you gotta have some therapy. You gotta have some good sense of humor because I'm telling you, no humor, then you're gonna look like my chin, all swollen up. You gotta get some humor when you're a mama, and my mom told me once. She said, growing up, I didn't want to buy furniture with you guys. No, I didn't want you guys to tear my stuff up. I'm telling you, as I said, I watch American Funniest Video, and I'm telling you, if you're a parent, you should watch those videos to see the hot mess that parents go through. I'm telling you, all the little baby they get in the fridge and they stuck up in the fridge and they eat what they can and play around. And the dog, ooh, the dog and kids they should be best friends. The dog get in the couch and he rip the couch apart and he go in there and he sit down in there. He literally sitting there for his owner to see him. That's the kids down there. My kids know me. They say, sure, they go to bed. Yeah, I'm telling you. But with food, I don't want to get mad at them for food. Just not wasting the food. That's the part I will get mad at them for. Because you don't want to waste food, you know what I mean? And I had just buy this pack of yogurt. And when I get the pack of yogurt the other day, one of it came missing out of it. So now I only have three left in there. Three left in the pack. Because I wanted to make the yogurt bowl. Because I make a yogurt bowl every day, all the time. Not I haven't make one in a good look one, but they sure use it. I'll be like the look one, use my teeth to make something. Whew. I gotta get me. And then they break my mop bucket. So I have to be using this red bucket here to mop the floor because they break my bucket. So I'm telling you, family, welcome to motherhood. Welcome to motherhood, family. This is where all the show stoppers are, This is where all the dreams are made from. At home. This is where all the blood pressure are. At home. The kids challenge you, I'm telling you. But other than that, I can't complain much. I wake up, I feel much better, I feel rested. And the exercise I did today, that workout, ooh. I was looking at some of the workout that I want to do. Work on the glute. So, yeah. So I'm gonna mop this kitchen real quick. Because the floor is not messy, just that there's still some milk and leave the marshmallow on the ground. So I have to clean that up. But such is life, family. Such is life, So this is what I was saying. I don't know. I wake up today. Well, not today. Not much longer. I woke up, and the one word that I woke up with on my mind was elevation. And all I was saying, what does elevation look like? What do you mean by elevation? You know, that was the word on my mind. Let me drink some water too. So I was saying, what does elevation look like? Sit down here just a little bit. Yeah, I gotta move back my computer desk because it's too the computer desk right here is too close to here, so it don't give me much room, and I don't like that. I don't like to be claustrophobic. Let me drink a bottle of water, family, because my stomach was dehydrated. Ooh. So I wake up with this one word on my mind. I'm like, what does elevation mean? You know, when you say elevate, I'm not reading from nothing now. I'm just talking with my own opinions. So don't hold it. This is just my opinion. And I'm looking at life and I'm saying to myself, to me, elevation means that when we get out of circumstances that was meant to set us back, and we rise to the occasion, it's for us to continue elevate ourselves and to continue elevate others as much as we can. Because when I look at elevation, I don't see elevation as you're elevating and then dragging somebody down. I think elevation should be while you're rising, you're not only elevating yourself, but you're elevating your mind, you're elevating your thoughts, you're elevating your holistic development, your growth, you're strengthening your mind frame, you're looking at life differently and trying to find ways in which you can also help, not just for yourself, but in other ways in which to help others so they can see their true potential as well. Okay, sometimes a little motivation goes a long way when we're looking at elevation. Because when we think of elevation, it's not just to say, oh, I want a house, so I'm going to work hard to get a house, which is elevating yourself. Oh, I want a degree, so I'm going to work hard to get a degree, which is elevating yourself. I want a trade skill, yeah, which is elevating yourself to the next level. But when we elevate ourselves, do we just elevate ourselves and look down on the people that was there with us? Or do we elevate and continue to strengthen others through what our knowledge is, what we understand, how we go about life, and what we are doing? We're going to continue to do that and strengthen people. I don't think elevation you should go up the ladder and then you start look down on this person. Because when you're elevating yourself, a lot of stuff going to come at you. No doubt about that. But in order to continue elevating yourself, you have to stay grounded. You have to be remembered who you are, be reminded, and be reminded of who you are. Doesn't mean nobody have to remind you. You got to remind yourself what was your true purpose. Elevation should not be because you elevate yourself now, everybody down below you are no good. They're trash. They are beneath you now. No, it's not elevation. You don't elevate yourself to chastise others. When you elevate yourself, you have to be mindful that when we are elevating ourselves as human beings, we're elevating ourselves so others could see that it is possible, that they can do it too. We're not going to hold their hand and take them to the well and say, here you go, drink water. We're not going to do that. But what we're showing them is that your circumstances currently at the moment don't have to be there for the rest of your life unless if you want it to be there. If you don't want to snap out that phase or you don't want to grow past that, then you want to stay down there. You don't want to elevate yourself. It's like you don't want to get up and freshen up yourself. You just want to lay there and say, oh, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out. Then you don't want elevation then, because you're more happy with degrading yourself by tearing yourself down. We can tear our own self down. I don't feel like get up today. I don't feel like do nothing. That's telling ourselves what we cannot do. But the part that we're not trying to find to tell ourselves that we can do is to get out and elevate ourselves. Get up first thing, get up, go use the bathroom, go freshen up ourselves, go elevate ourselves, elevate our mind, meditate, exercise, walk, run if you like running. Go out there and feel the fresh air. Meet new people, meet new friends. You know, so I believe that when we are elevating ourselves, we have to be mindful, because a lot of people, I realize that when they elevate themselves, their mindfulness is no longer there. It's like they lose that part of them that people had been attracted to, if that makes sense, to them, that present that they had before. You know, now it's like, they say you can serve two masters, and mama, and it's like you're on this side and this side, and you're like, which you want? Choose which one. You know, elevation is not about me elevating myself and looking at other people's circumstances that are behind now coming up, elevating too, within their own way. It's not for me to look down and them and say, oh, well, they're just this or they just that. No, that means I am conflicting my own thought process, because it's like I said, okay, when I grow, I want to help others. And then when I grow, I no longer want to help people. Then why run on that? It's like an election. You run on it and say you're here to help people and you're going to do this to help people. You're going to do this to help others. And then when you run and you win, it's like convincing people. And you run and you win. You persuade them. You run and you win and everybody forgot it. I'm telling you. So elevation doesn't mean that you're going to elevate yourself and look down on the man that you left behind you. What you do, you encourage your brothers and you encourage your sisters to keep going, to keep striving. Yes, you have to work hard until you can find out exactly what it is that you can do to continue to strengthen your mindset, your mind frame, your life, and everything, so that you can move forward to show others that it is possible that they can do it. There are so many people in this world, even if they're not 100% your role model in life, but just to see a part of their life that you were following or you watch somewhat resonate with you, and you said, for that, oh, when I grow up I would want to be just like this person. It's not their whole life you say you want to be just like, is what you were looking at that moment, that they were sharing something. You say, oh, I want to have that trait. I would love to embody myself within that kind of mindset, because that person mindset is so conscious, is so positive. Because they build on that, they run on that. And now I start to see a lot of things start to look like election people. It's like a little mini election they run, and then they run on certain things, and then but then their demeanor change as they elevate. You know, and when I mean change, it not change for the worse. It changed for the good in some essence, but at the same time, the mindset that they didn't want then, like they would say, "Oh, I don't want the negative or anything," but now they have it. So I'm saying, and that's why you're good to be your 100% self. Let people see you in your highs and lows, because when you just only running on your highs will break down too. Just like a car, you're driving a car, and even though it's like they tell you when you buy a car and you're driving it off the parking lot, what they tell you the value of it start doing, depreciate. So it no longer become brand new. So even though when we're out there, we're elevating ourselves, and we only looking like we are only a 100% positive person, that could also be a bad thing, because you're only portraying a part of you that you want the world to see. But then as soon as you're over here now, you realize that nobody else can say anything to you, or you don't have to accept this person, or you don't have to want this person here and need this person there. Then all of a sudden it's like your colors showing. That negative side of you start to show. And I'm saying it's best to be yourself from early. Because when you only portray goodness and people are watching you for goodness, because that's what you portray. The other side of you, nothing wrong with it. It's just one side. You're just one sided, which is just positive. Nothing ever happened to you. You never hit your finger on a rock. You never have a nail on the brake or anything. Nothing wrong with you. Because you're just positive. You know what I mean? You just have that positiveness with you. You're 5 star. Nothing wrong with you, man. Even 5 star, something wrong with. But you're running on this perfect mind frame. But then when you elevate to the next level, you're like, what? Where is this skeleton coming from? And I'm saying we got to be mindful. That's why I said when you're growing, everybody is not going to grow with you. And even people who start with you, they never will end with you. So even though you could have people when you just be at square one, doesn't mean they have to elevate with you along the way. They have other things they need to do, and if they need to take the time to branch off, or they said, you know what, I'm no longer interested in this person or that person, I need to source somewhere that the message that somebody is resonating, that person is speaking about, is resonating with me more. Then you're gonna go there and you're gonna get what you need to get and everything. But don't run like an election, because a lot of people are running like an election, and when they get there, their perspective change. They're running their mind on one thing. And that's why you gotta strike the balance. Because we're a human being. But when you portray yourself like you're not human being and you only run on positive, this world don't run on only positive. This world run on balance. So when we're running like we have an election now, we won. You can't talk to me. Who you? You can't talk to me. Get over there. You no longer. You don't welcome. Huh? What? Everybody forgot how they elected because they're all in the head now. Who is no longer good? Who is no longer this? No. Elevation should be when you elevate yourself, you keep going. Yes, you're going to have your down moments, or so, but throwing words at other people when you're elevating yourself, when you never used to have that kind of mind frame, it's not going to be good for you. Because then you're going to come after people like, this person is just as a running election. Get what they want, and then all of a sudden everybody else is shoved to the rug. Don't do that. The same person that give you your blessing will give everybody their blessing. Everybody just have to learn to wait. And while waiting, you got to learn to work. Same way somebody can pick up the Bible and read it for themselves. You can pick up the Bible and read it for yourself, but you got to work for it. Work for what you want. It's, people out here every day and they're working and working and working. But you have to strike that balance. You can't just say you're only thinking of positiveness and everything, but then you're a human being. Why hide that side of you to do what? And then when you get over the other side, now your whole mindset shift. That's when I wonder what you are. It's something how I wonder what you are. That's when I will start to question, what is this? I was seeing it so many times where people elevating themselves, and when they elevate, they forgot the election, how they run on the election. When you run in an election, if your enemy run with you, shaking your hand, clapping your, cheering you are what? So don't forget them, because they make you who you are. Because you gotta remember when you do election also, everybody ain't gonna be for you. But they want to see the things that you were running on come to fusion, blossom, because they believe in that. Even if they don't believe in you, they believe in the plan you have. That you're strengthening them, you're uplifting them, you're helping them to change their mind process, their thoughts and everything. You're helping them to see the bigger picture. So when you run on these things, and then all of a sudden you get over here and you start to sound like Resilient Queen. You're trying to create the balance now. It will be too late, because then people gonna think you deceive them. Because all of a sudden you get bougie. Your thought process gets so bougie. You forgot that Chicken Back was running with you. You forgot that what they call it, young girl Dulcimina was there with you. You forgot that the man from the garbage was there. You forgot the woman from the roadside was there with you and everything. No, all of a sudden they're beneath you. But they were there elevating you. And these are some of the things. And that's why they have a word called manipulation. You have a lot of people who manipulate people every single day just to let they believe in what they believe in. You know, I was listening to this young lady today, and she was saying that people make things to the fact that because they're not doing it, that they want you to do what they are doing. But they don't realize that you are your own person, and you have to find what you want to do or what you like to do for yourself, regardless of how somebody might do this or do that. Everybody got to elevate themselves some way, shape, or the other. But when you're running with a positive mind frame, and then you get over there and everything now, everything coming out your mouth now, half of it sound like, no. First, you tell yourself, you know what? I don't care what nobody say about me. I don't care about what they say or who hate me or who love me. I don't care. Keep running in that, because that's what people gonna know you for, your signature. But now you get over, now you're like, okay, I don't need this person in my life. I don't need this person. You can, anything you pray for, they will leave. You don't have to worry for them to leave. You don't have to fight for nobody to leave out your way. You don't even have to give them no stride. They will automatically go. You know. So when you're elevating yourself, why strengthening yourself with the things that you were running from when you were trying to get there? You were trying to run from it, and you're like, I don't care. I don't care. So why care now? What happened now? Why you care now? And that's why it's good when people speak their mind. Because when you only run one sided, things gonna affect you. You are a human being. So don't just say, oh, I'm only elevating myself and I only want positiveness and this and that. How many times you're not positive to yourself? Can you be honest with that? How many times you felt like you need more than just a bottle of water? You feel like you need what they call it. I don't drink, but you feel like you need a shot of tequila. How many times you feel like you want to call some friends and just say, you know what, something not sit well with me today. I don't like what's going on or whatever. How many times you want to vent? Then why do you portray yourself like you're only one-sided positive? You only just swing on positive. You're not a monkey in a limb. When that limb tear down, the monkey had to swing over the other side just to get his balance back. So just so you know. So bear in mind that nothing is gonna last forever. But when you come out and you say you're for the people and you're here to help the people, you're here to um, empower people, we're here to uplift them, we're here to share knowledge, we're here to teach them, we're here to educate them, and all of that based on what you learn in life, and you're sharing it. You don't have to stop in your tracks to tear nobody else down. Let them do the tearing down of you, because by the end of the day, you win because people believe in what you are saying. You don't win, or people don't put you up there because they didn't believe in you. They believe in what you were doing. They believe that you were for them. They believe that you're going to continue to elevate them. But then when you come and you try to throw shade at others, then they're going to start to look at you like, oh, this person is just as conflicting as everybody else. And that's why it's good to be yourself. Let people see you in your highs. Let people see you in your lows. They will appreciate you more. Because creating a perfect life, and then all of a sudden you hear, oh, things is not going so wonderful. Everybody got to fight to stay where they need to be. Everybody. So when you portray yourself in a certain way and then you have the world thinking that you're this kind of person, anybody will fall for it because, oh, this person is peaceful, this person is not bitter, this person is not arrogant, but low key they throwing shade. And some of you don't even know, understand nothing. Low key they just dogging you. And some of you can't read between the line because you're so brainwashed. That is like you're like a sponge. You absorbed everything. And when you ready to realize what manipulation is, or roasting and all these terms that they use to affiliate with people, dogging people in a more distant way, eh? Then you realize, wow, no, no. Elevating ourselves should not be where we start because we think we're over here now. We can trash talk others or we can start throw shade at others. No, run on the same thing you run on to win. You gotta bear that in mind. Because remember, God give it and God take it. And a lot of us don't understand when they say God give it and God take it. He said, while we are planning, He have a better plan for us. And then you would wonder why a lot of people get to the top and don't succeed. They elevate, they succeed to get there, but when they get there, they can't maintain. Why? Because now they having conflicting mindset, like the persons they left behind that they don't want to support or they don't want to watch or anything because they say, "Oh, I don't deal with the negative." Oh, but you're negative. It's coming out now. You're on the other side and it's showing. It's like smiling in your face and trying to throw it off like you're not negative. Everybody ain't fool. They have a saying to say, fool fool who think they are fooling you. Some of you need to stop it. Run the same race you were running with that punch in positiveness and everything. Stop, drop off a track and telling people now, oh, you no longer this, you know. Nobody want to hear that. They elevate you because you told them you're going to be there for them. Nobody elevate you. They didn't elevate you for you to start trash star them. Even your enemy, they didn't elevate. You think your enemy doing you anything? They gonna elevate you, cause they gonna watch you. Be blessed. Be grateful for your journey. This world is not promised to none of us, and that's why a lot of times things come in the way to stop us in our tracks. But elevation doesn't mean you must tear down the person who you left behind you. Elevation means keep going. Keep reaching for the stars. Keep reaching for the sky. Help who you can help. You won't be able to help everybody, but each one teach one. All of us learn from somebody. All of us. We out here in this YouTube world, and you have a lot of people tell you, "Oh, get on YouTube, get on YouTube, do this, do that." If you were already on YouTube, then that will not apply to you because you would already on YouTube. But if they're saying that, go out there, don't be afraid to post, don't be afraid to be you. Just come on, turn the camera on. You don't have to be 5-star hairstyle or this and that or nice and slick and be you. You're in a camera. You're just sitting at it like this now. But then why when we get elevation, all of us now start to disconnect? For what? Let the people who hate you disconnect from you. You don't need to disconnect, just keep going. You don't even have to strengthen that aspect that you were so afraid of to strengthen because you're afraid people wouldn't believe in you. You wait till you get there, then you start to say, okay, they can't do me nothing now. You see, I like people who are real. Be yourself. Don't wait till you know you need your enemy, you need your hater, you need the critics. Because they're watching you. That's how you're elevating. They're watching you. And when you get over here now, all of them is like garbage to you. That's not elevation. When we elevate ourselves, because a lot of people think that they only can think, or they are a thinker, or they are not just a thinker, but they can put things together, they can make things happen. Kudos. Everybody in this world can make things happen. It's just a matter of when, where, how. Just the same way you use the when, the where, the how, and what, and why. They're gonna use it too. Everybody just gotta figure out when they're gonna do that. So same way you were in the making, thinking about all these what, when, where, how, why, blah blah blah. Everybody's thinking about that same thing. How they gonna execute this? How they gonna do this? How they gonna do that? Should they just turn the camera on and just do this, do that, or whatever? Everybody's thinking. But then when somebody start to look and you just start to throw shade at others, it's not gonna be beneficial for you. Because it's like running on something that wasn't real. You weren't being your true self. Be yourself is better than to portray yourself as something that you're not. Your head hurt you. Don't be afraid to say your head hurt you. It's your head. Nobody can tell you, nobody can look at you and say your head not hurting you. It's your head. You know how you're feeling. But when you fake it like you're good, you don't have no pain, you don't have no aches, you don't have no stomach pain, you don't have nothing. It's like lying to people. We all made to feel pain. Sound cliche, but we all made to feel pain. That's why we're on this planet. We're not going through nothing without not feeling something. Even if you don't feel actual pain, we are made to go through the terminal phase of life that is painful. Sometimes just to reach the top of even trying to get some money to build a house, it can be stressful and painful. Because it take days of hard work where you work till when you lay down, your back hurt. You sit till when you lay down, your back, you feel it. You ache. You're aching. But it's what we're going to do with that pain is going to make us better. But when we elevate to the next level, don't look at your elevation and then you start to destroy others. Leave them alone. They used to have a saying, pig say, Mama, why my mouth so long? And pig say, yeah, girl, you will know. Let pig know that he or she is growing, they will know. But when we're elevating ourselves and we're telling ourselves that we're building this or we're building that, we need to continue because people will look through you then and realize that you only wanted them to reach to the next phase of life and then you will dump them. It's just like life. You have a lot of people who will stood around and take a lot of stuff, a lot of crap, and they accept it for so long because they have an ulterior motive. And when they achieve that motive, then everybody else that they use to step up on become trash. Trash. But those same trash was right there for you. Whether they were there likely for you, likely, or they were there unlikely for you, they were there. And that's why sometimes it's best when time things you don't like things no more or you don't like to watch anybody no more or so just go peacefully. Don't even mention them. Just go. It's like grace peacefully. Go peacefully. It will be better for you in the long run than it is now. Go peacefully. Run on the election you run on to win. Continue on that. Don't drop off and trying to shade. No, you address things before you reach there, baby. When things not going right, you address. You don't wait till you get over here. It's like you manipulating these people to get here, and then when you get here, all of a sudden, you're throwing shade. You're throwing darts at who? Hey, Dale, how are you? Good night. Greetings. Strengthening ourselves is like you're building wealth or you're creating wealth, and you have your brothers and sisters and they're struggling, and you can help them. You help them. You know, the other night I was having a discussion with someone, and a few of us was on their phone. And while we were having discussion, one of the person do something. Just send me a message and I check you out. Leave a comment on one of my videos and I'll check you out. And the person muted their phone. And before they muted, they said a word while we were in the thing. And I was saying to myself, only if they were saying something about vocabulary. And I'm saying to myself, your own judge you just as much as strangers judge you. Oh, yeah, you better believe it. Your own judge you just as even worse than how stranger will judge you. And I'm like, wow. I say, if your own can do that, what what you left stranger to do? And that's why we have to learn to pay attention in this world. And then a lot of people don't know people background. They only see you from the little bits of pieces that you give about your life. And they feel like they're the only one knowledge made for. They're the only one equipped with degrees and skills and trade and all of these things. They're not none to do the world. None of that we're gonna talk. Oh, I have a degree. Oh, I have a skill trade. Oh, none of that have nothing to do with nobody. It's how you're gonna use it. It's gonna make the difference. Are you using your gift to help others, or are you just using your gift to tear others down? It's gonna make the difference. When you go anywhere and you say you're teaching people, if you're good at what you're doing, teach it. There's no need to point finger. Oh, some people want to be a teacher. Or some people want to be this. No. If you're a teacher, you're a teacher. And if we should go into teaching and you look back in the olden days, everybody was a teacher. Because teaching was starting on people's veranda underneath a tree and all these things. Waiting teaching, everybody have some level of teaching in them. The only difference with it is a lot of us are more able to execute in their delivery. Doesn't mean everybody not a teacher. Where you think all the men who go learn welding and get their knowledge from? Somebody who have experience in it. Ain't they teaching them how to become a welder? You go to school for nursing, ain't somebody who have experience in that teaching you? Even the kids that are at home now and their parents is a teacher, doctor, a skilled trade person, like they study cosmetology, barbering, or so, ain't they teaching their kids? So ain't that a teacher too? They might not have the in-depth knowledge as somebody who go to school and pick up all the books and learn all the big words. But ain't that teaching? So why you think you're a teacher and nobody is a teacher? Everybody on this planet is a teacher. You teach somebody something every single day. You might not be full blown on in-depth teacher as in to go in the classroom and do this and do that, do the planning and the execution and all these things, but somebody teaching. Even as mothers, you don't think you're a teacher? You let nobody tell you what you are. Because people like to rub their execution in people's face. I don't care about your execution. You keep your execution to yourself. Bravo. You had a good parents that could give you the life that you need. Everybody ain't had that. Bear in mind. And that's why we are all here to help each other. So when we are elevating and all these things, why you think we have these big top-notch universities? Because they have some of them who are more elevated than some. And you have those professors who are well knowledgeable, well researched, well educated, because they spend years doing all kind of stuff. But instead of them bashing people, they said they see the need because they had the opportunity to gain access to a lot of doors that others couldn't get through. And they said, you know what? When I grow older and I go to school and become a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever they want to become, a skilled trade person, I am going to use my talent to help others. And that's how elevate. That's how they keep elevating because they're shaping minds every day. What do you think these teachers out here doing every day? The ones who have a passion, because not every teacher have a passion. You gotta also remember that the ones who have a passion every day are out here elevating people's life. Even if you're an adult and you're into an adult institution and stuff, they're making a difference. Babies or anything, mothers, we're elevating. We might not be the 5-star elevation mother who can have the luxury to go here and do this and do that, but guess what you're gonna do? You're going to still do you. You're going to still be you. Keep elevating to the best way you know how. Because a lot of people portraying their life just in one way. But when their sorrows come, they hide it. They're in pain. We all go through pain. Let me hear one person comment on here and tell me you never go through pain. And I will tell you you're lying. Wait till that bill come and you don't have no money. You see what pain you start go through. You have a slight headache quickly. Quickly you have headache. You have a car breakdown and is the only transportation in your house. You start have pain. You start feel like something not right. You start feel like you can't accomplish anything. But if you sit there and tell yourself you can't accomplish, you will not accomplish nothing. And sometimes when it's not your time to shine or elevate yourself, you gotta just keep going. Just keep going. It's not your time yet. The other day I had a good friend of mine called me and they said, "Hey, I need to go here and I need to go here and I don't have enough money." And they said, "But I'm gonna go play some numbers and stuff and see if I could win." And that person win their ticket to go where they need to go. One. So it's all about us as human beings. That person elevate themselves because they believe that, okay, I don't have enough money, but I gonna do this. That's their way of winning. Is that my way of winning? No. Because I can't even play a game to win to save my life if it was to save my life. Like games like that. But so when we're elevating ourselves, family, please be mindful of others. We must be mindful. This world is already packed up with so many drama, so many unnecessary things, so many attention seekers, so many everything. Don't fall in that trap when you get over the other side. Stay on the same pedestal you were on. Mind you, your pedestal gonna change, but it's supposed to change for the greater good, not just change to reverse. Because if you're gonna reverse, that means it was in you. It's just coming out now. It's like somebody said they were on the other side until it takes years for them to come and say, "Oh, I'm this and I'm that," because they're afraid of backlash. No, listen, gone were the days. Be you. Portray what you want the world to see, but then at the same time, you will fall if you start going over here and then you start staggering like you're trying to get back over here. No, and that's why in life, people gonna come, friends gonna come, relationships gonna come, and I use the word relationships gonna come. You're gonna change so many different church till you find what you're looking for. You're gonna change so many clothes until you find what really comfortable for you to wear. You're gonna change so many hairstyle until you find one that fit with you, then you might wear it all mostly, or majority of the time. You're gonna have so many shoes, sometimes you say it's a sin. You're gonna have so many junk sometimes where we call it junk, but it's still good stuff that you don't even use anymore. We just have it because we want to have it. We want to have things in abundance. But then when we realize these things are not going to be good for us no more, we have to learn to let it go. And letting it go doesn't mean we have to chastise the things around us to let it go. When we realize we had to work up all our life to be where we need to be, why would you get to the top and then turn around to be a fool? Tell me. Why would you work so hard to get to the top, run your election and positiveness, and then when you get to the top, you turn around and make a U-turn and making a fool of yourself? Why would you do that? You bleach your whole life on positiveness. And then when you get to the top, you make a U-turn. And that's what they say, you know. You see success? Success is something that you have to stay grounded with, because if you don't, you will end up just like everybody else that was still at the bottom, that you left at the bottom. Hey, bye, I don't need you. Thank you, but I don't need you. We have to be careful. There's so many people run on life and think they are 5 star this, 5 star that, and sooner or later what happened? A detour, because they get up there, and instead of they continue to change their perspective for the bet for the greater good, they start narrow down their perspective. Run the same way you were running and keep running up, not running down. And that's why you gotta remember, we are human being. And when you come out and you only portray your life like, oh, this is just vibration, positive vibration. But then life don't hit you. You don't have to only be friends. Life don't hit you on a whole. Somebody don't get on your nerves. If you don't have children, if you have children, they get on your nerves. If you have no kids, your partner get on your nerves sometime. Somebody get on your nerves. You don't have to get on your nerves for you to walk away. You just get on your nerves for you to shift your perspective and tell yourself that, okay, you need to see what you're doing. Either you're causing more harm to people, or you need to just walk away. But reaching to the top, are working towards the top and elevating, there's no need for you to keep looking back and just throwing darts at people. Let people be. They want to hate you, let they hate you. That's their thing. People want to love you, they will love you. Some of you speak so bad about people and say you're winning. That's not winning. Speaking bad about others and say you're winning, that is not winning. You have to realize that when you say you are winning, is you're changing the way things are going, for not just for you, but for your community, for the people around you. You're helping them. You can't drag their hand down to the water and push their head in the water to drink it, but you're continually to make a difference. Growth shouldn't be something where you feel like you don't know how growth gonna feel. But when you get to growth, keep growing. Don't get to growth and then you turn around and detour. Because you weren't running on detour before. And that's why people gotta be careful of how they put more. Because you see this mouth, it cut crossway. You won't just run on positive all the time. So these one-sided relationship and these one-sided motivation and these one-sided perspective that a lot of people distributing out there to people. Where's the balance? You wait till over the other side. Now you're creating that balance too late. It's like manipulating people, victimizing people just for what? For solution? That's not solution. You know, many of us have bad days every day, and we talked about it because we have bad moments. But just think about the person who portray their life like they don't have no bad days. You can't motivate me. No, you cannot. You cannot motivate me to save my life. Because what you're telling me is that, girl, get up, you don't have no bad days. You're lying to yourself. That's not true. We all have bad days. It's what we do with our bad days gonna make us different. Are we gonna sit there and dwell on our bad days? Or are we gonna try to get up and rise? But a person with a one-sided mind, when they say a carnal mind, you can't motivate me at all. Because you're lying to me. I don't like it. You can't motivate me at all. Even God had his bad days. when they tried to chastise Jesus and everything. That was his bad days. But he fought to save us all, right? So why you come portraying yourself like you're on the run and positive? You can motivate me to save my life. You know who can motivate me? The person who had been through stuff, lived through it, surpassed their pain, surpassed their agony, surpassed their abuse, surpassed all their stress, surpassed all their credit cards to pay off all their bills, and they can share with me how did they pay their bills off? What strategy, what technique did they use to arrive? Mind you, their technique may not work for me, but it's a start, it's a guide. You understand? But you just telling me that you are only positive. You're not speaking to me. And I can tell you that much. You are not talking to me. But the man that I see that have his bad moments and have his good days there. So we have 7 days of the week. And one day shall rest. And I believe in that. Work hard for 6 days and you rest one of the days. But the man that go through stuff in life, that person is a walking example. That person is a walking role model to others that may come across going through similar things are about to head down that drain. They can motivate me. Because what you, the other person, will be telling me now, oh, just be positive, just to be positive. How did you just get to be positive? What happened in your life why you are positive now? Was it your failures? What was it? How did you become what you become? What was it? So don't come out here and tell me you don't have bad days, because I trust me. I'll sit and watch you, but you don't tell me that you don't have no bad days. Don't tell me that people just hate on you. People perspective may not in line with you. I'm talking now, everybody don't have to agree with me. And that's facts. Nobody have to agree with me either. And nobody have to disagree with me either. But people have a choice. Because a lot of time when people portray themselves to be a certain way, and then you have young children coming up, young people coming up, looking at these people, thinking that, oh, life should just be positive. How do you get to positive? How do you get to positive? What struck that nerves in you? What was it? Even the man that didn't been through anything in life, like the pain that some of us go through, like the hurt of like the abuse or anything, they still go through pain because they could hang their basket above their means. And then that could cause them to be drowning in debt. And they had to find a way to get out of it because they said paying all these debt back, all of these things is eating them up. It causing them pain instead of having fun. But what they do was speak up and let people know their bad days. What was it? You have a lot of things now where you have even small business owners coming now and say, because of road construction and a lot of stuff that is going on, they don't know how long they can hold on. That's their bad days. But by coming out and saying they don't know how long they can hold on, what are they doing to try to continue to maintain what they are doing? As a mother of two children by myself, what am I doing to continue to maintain me and my children so we can have a roof over my head? You see what I'm saying? We have to ask ourselves questions. We don't ask people questions. We ask ourselves these questions because we know what we are going through. It's like somebody who's out of a job for a while. They will know how much money is in their pocket to stretch for how long. Because now they're gonna start. If they didn't use a budget before, You better best believe it, they having a budget. Even if it's not a actual budget where they say they're drafting up everything and they had their pen and paper drafting up. You best believe that they having a budget up in here. Okay, today I'm going out and I'm only spending $2 because I need this $2 to stretch to the next 2 months, 3 months. So now, if before when they had the galore and they weren't looking that way, now they realize that they have to be now one of what we call shoestring budget, where it's just either you stay afloat or you go under. And they say, I refuse to go under, so I will stay afloat. Because things happen. You hear a lot of people say when they come off a camera, they're so stressed out. Or, you don't need to be stressed out. Be honest with who you are. People want to see people out there for who they are. Because this world have enough of their problem lining out there in their face, looking at them. Like you turn on it, you look in the mirror, you see a reflection of you. So what people want to see is when you have your down days, not just when you have your happy days. You just showing me your happy days. What make you mad? What make you sad? What make you angry? What make you bitter? What make you thirsty? What make you bougie? What make you this? What make you that? People want to see. Is it when you get a new car? Is it when you get a new house or you buy a piece of land or anything? Or what make you sad? Is it when you get rejected? Is it when somebody hurt your feeling? Or is it when you feel like nothing going for you all you try? What make you down? Going out back in the days, you hear people say, tell me about your likes and dislikes. They ask those two questions for a reason. Because they want to know. What trigger you? What make you upset? What make you mad? But everybody running, I'm just positive. Lying. It's like dating. You're dating somebody, you don't live with them, but now you're about to move in together. You don't know if this person like to throw their clothes down on the floor, right? So that's why we ask what's your likes and your dislike. Because we want to know what is your lifestyle like. We don't just want to hear about my down days is my credit card. That's your credit card. My down days is my bag. What is your down day really? You know, we all have moments. And that's why there is 7 days of the week to correct a lot of stuff. But don't try to run an election and you try to say you win, but then you're trying to go back. Where? Keep the same unbalanced positive mind frame you have. Because if you think this world ain't gonna have nothing to say about you, then don't put your life on YouTube. Don't be unbalanced. Create a balance. And even when you create the balance, somebody's gonna make a mockery of you if they want to. But being mindful that when you're talking about you're helping others, you want people to do this, you want people to do that in life. We have to be careful. It's like running on an election plan that you know not practical because you're only running on it for yourself. Actually, you're just running on it for yourself, but in order to get the winnings, you have to convince these people. No, be yourself. You won't have to worry about that. And then all of a sudden now everybody become your hater, everybody this, everybody dislike you, everybody. People will dislike you from start to finish. So don't get it twisted. If somebody don't like you, they're just not gonna like you. And sometimes people, when you hear a lot of people say they don't like you, it's because they have a problem with their own self. It's either they don't like the way they look, and you look better, you look slimmer, you look more cuter, you look more prettier, you're well slick, your hair down, you're neat, your house clean, your sparks. Those are some of the things that make people don't wanna be around you. Or you speak your mind. Speaking your mind can get people to hate the hell out of you because you're speaking something that hitting their nerves. So just bear in mind, you can be saying something that knocks somebody's nerves upside their head. And then they say, I don't like this person because they're living through you. You know, when people speak up, nobody will ever like you when you speak up. Most people who don't understand somebody will never like you when you speak up. If you're this bold person who can hold your own and stand up and craft your own, I don't care what nobody's saying, you just be yourself and talk, barely anybody will like you. But you know who they like? The fake ones. Always. And then in the end, they're running like, what? What you running for? You don't need to be running. What you need to be doing is correcting things. Be honest. Life hit everybody. But some of us, we fight hard to don't let life hit us again. And that's the plain truth. That's why you see so many people, when they elevate to the next level, you need to appreciate the people that was there. Even if they're no longer with you, or you don't want them no longer in your corner or anything, leave them alone. Let they go on and soar just like you soar. You have a lot of people, they speak like, if I don't like this person, I'm not watching them. If I don't like this person, I'm not subscribing. That's judgment. You're judging somebody. That person could have underlying issues that cause them to just be themselves. They're not resenting nobody, they just want to be themselves. They might not be sociable as you. Mind you, everybody ain't gonna be you. Everybody ain't gonna be resilient queen. So running off somebody's energy ain't gonna help you. Run on your own energy. Stay true to what you believe in. If you believe that you can help people, help people. If you don't want to help everybody, you don't have to help everybody. Nobody asks you for help in the first place either. But if you come out and say, oh, I'm going to help people, I'm going to help somebody, help and shut up. If you're one of those persons who say, I'm just going to be here to support people, regardless of I like them or not. Oh, I can't support nobody because if I don't this, I don't. It's like a devilish mentality. You know, sometimes we call on the devil on ourselves, not realizing, because we're thinking of him so much to others. We have people who are humble and quiet in this world. But when something happened to them, you are shocked because they keep so much inside. And they have to endure that by themselves because they're afraid to speak out to others because they're afraid of the backlash that people gonna give to them. So when you have a voice and you're using your voice to do good, continue to do good because some of these people that you're resonating with, you don't know them from Adams. And even if they come after you as being bitter and mean, you don't know what they're going through. Neither do they know what we are going through either. But if you say you're the bigger person, you're the stronger person, and you're an educator, you're a motivator, you're an inspiration, you are this, then you should be out there trying to send a message to these people. Send them a distant message to help shape their mindset. You know how many times I listen to so many motivational people and they said when they become a motivator, before they was like at the edge, felt like they want to give up. And it's like they hear Denzel Washington or they hear all these motivational speakers saying something and they just pull themselves back in and said, what am I doing? And from there on, they elevate themselves and never look back. And they say they have to come out here and speak their mind and tell people how to get out. How, not how to get out. How did they get out of what they were in? And they're telling you, I was once in your shoes. And most time they go out and do motivational speaking, they have their topics down and they will have people to select which one resonate with them or so forth. So when they go out to speak, they know who they're speaking with.
The people that are hurt are the people that been through what they go through. These people go out there and sit and watch these motivational speakers speak because what that person resonate with them but through their lives that they share. You know, your life that you share, and if people can relate to what you're saying in terms of your life, they're not looking at you. So sometimes people they ain't looking at you. They're listening to you. Bear that in mind. People not looking at you because one, if you're not cute like myself here, 100% cute. They're not looking at you for they're not looking at this. They're looking at the message you have that you're delivering. It's like music. We don't know half of these artists, but we're listening to the music because the music is resonating. The message in there. Sometimes you're listening to a music and say, who sing that song? You don't even know. But the message is striking on nerves. And then you will play it over and over and over, watch them over and over, listen to their vibration, listen to the things. But judging people when you're elevating yourself is not going to be helpful to nobody. And I will not encourage anybody when God blesses you out of your situation to start look down on somebody else. Because you don't know what God have in store for that person you're looking down on. You don't know. He bless you so you can go forward, so you can bless others. If ever one person you keep there, you will impact somebody's life, and that person you bless will go on and bless somebody else, and that's how the life cycle go on. Look at YouTube. YouTube is a blessing for millions of people, probably billions. Because so many people are on YouTube now. So many people have a livelihood now. So many people, even if they're out of a job, this is their livelihood. This is their comfort place. This is their local place they go to. And even if they're not a YouTuber, but they're a follower, they're a listener, they come on here to just ease their mind from the hustle and bustle of their day. So when you say you're running an election now, like in the I call it election on YouTube now, YouTuber election, eh? And you said you're making a difference. Make your difference by continue to elevate yourself. Don't reach to the top and then you turn around and say, you know what? This trash don't I don't need that trash over here no more. I don't need this. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I keep I said it a couple months back. I said, listen, people will come, people will go. And if people support you today and you don't see them tomorrow, the next day, the following day, or any day after, when they come, let they come. Appreciate them. You will know the ones that not so well with you and everything. Still, you they say what? You feed them with a long spoon. Feed them with a long spoon. You know that the things you used to do, you ain't gonna do that no more. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna change who you are for that person. Why change yourself for that person? Keep going, because you're making an impact for others. You're telling others that I did it, so can you. It is possible because you're an example. They're seeing it. So don't look at somebody because you think they this, hate gonna come regardless of anything. You ain't gonna get rid of that. God was on the cross and what did they do to him? So if you say you're a God person and you are this and that, you shouldn't have no problem with when people come at you. You should be having Jesus to help you rebuke them peacefully, not going the tug of war way, like the people in the world that have a see God for themselves. You should have enough armor because you already know it's gonna come. If anybody out there that are following Christ, they already know hate gonna come. They already know people not gonna like them for everything and everything. But they gotta keep going. Stay true. That's one thing you have to learn in life. When you are grounded, when you are rooted, and you stay true to who you are, you gonna have challenge. And even the man who don't stay true to who they are, they will have challenge too. What do you think? So don't just run and something and then after you get there now you forgot everybody else. I wanna mean forget them. You start being rude to them or disrespect these people. No. They were there when you need them. That's why they have 4 seasons. And a lot of us don't really look at the four seasons or understand the four seasons. You don't see winter, autumn, or you see fall, and you see spring, and you see summer. But one of them, autumn and fall. Autumn and fall, I think I same thing, yeah. And you see them, and you see the four seasons. You're wondering, some people gonna come for the summer. Hey, girl, I've been watching you. Huh? Some people gonna be there for the autumn. Hey, girl, I'll be falling with you. How you doing? Hey girl, I'm cold over here. I'm telling you. I'm cold. They will be there for the snow, for the winter weather. Huh? Ooh, girl, I'm about to do some planting. I love this kind of weather. People gonna be there with you in the seasons. Even if they're not in their world or wherever they're from, the countries that don't have the season and they just have one kind of season or two kind of season. Even if they have those kind of things, people will always be there from around the world because your life is out there around the world. Whether people watch you every day, no day, new people coming in, old people going out. I want to mean old people. We're not calling people actually old, as in old, but we're saying, people who were supporting you from day one and then you don't see them no more. They fade off the radar or anything. They could still be there. A lot of people I watch, and sometimes I just sit down and I just want to listen and soak in and understand what they're saying. And I might not comment, but I will just sit there and I just watch and enjoy. It's like a movie. You don't go to a movie to chat all the time. You go to a movie to just sit down and enjoy the movie. And then you come home. Oh, I went to movie last night. How was it? It was good. And that's it. If you're one of those persons who want to tell story about how the movie go and everything, but sometimes you just want to sit down and just enjoy the movie and just go. Everybody don't want to talk to you all the time. Don't be mad at them. Be grateful. One thing with this world, we're very much ungrateful people. We're very much ungrateful. Ungrateful set of people. Cause we wait till we reach over here to be ungrateful. No. That will make people wonder, what? What did I vote for? Yeah? Why did I hit the bell? But it's life. And then you will have some people, they supported you, but they don't want to subscribe to you. You can't force them to subscribe to you. You have people that will want to listen to you. They don't want to like your video, but they will watch you. You have some people that don't want to comment, but they will watch you. You can't beat them down. That's their choice. You give them choice. We sit here and we have a choice. So let them have their choice too. We sitting here, we talking. We got a choice. Give them choices. I'm a moderator in a young lady channel, and I remember one day, couple months back, I was watching her, and we were in the channel, and that day she had a beautiful video. And I remember a lot of people you will see sometime, 1.2 people viewing, 1.2K people viewing, but you only have maybe a few people commenting in the chat. And then she was saying something, and this person said, "You know what, ma'am?" The person comment, that's how we know now. The person comment in the chat, and she said, "This is my first time going to comment, but I'm always a silent watcher." So you see, even though we're out here and people are paying attention, and that's what I'm saying, when we elevate ourselves, it's not for ourselves to destroy people that left behind us. Let them live their life because you don't know who's out there watching you. It's not just a hater in the background watching you. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta bear that in mind. It's not just a hater in the background watching you. You have people who have their life, like me as a single mom. I got my life to live. If I sit down and I'm watching somebody video, I can put it on and turn it on, and I'm going in and listening in the kitchen. Because my house, you can hear everything if I'm in the kitchen or anything. If I turn my volume up, I could hear everything from whichever angle, as long as everything else is off, right? So I can turn you on and you in the living room and I'm listening to you from in the kitchen or so. And if something resonate with me, I come and I sit and I look and then I go again. It, it's not just haters in your background watching you, baby. So don't think it's just haters sitting in the background warming bench for you. No. You have people out there who are listening to you. They probably not yet subscribed to you. They probably never liked the video. They probably never comment or anything, but they're watching you. And they want to pay attention because they're watching it. So it's not when we out there we say haters lurking and haters, everybody lurk until they can hit that like button, until they can hit that subscriber button, or until they can follow you, or if whatever they choose. Everybody lurk. Because when you just come on YouTube or any platform you're gonna be on, and nobody know who you are, mind you, they gonna lurk. They ain't gonna just hit the like button and say, yeah. Ain't gonna just do that. Unless if it's something funny, silly, or educational or uplifting that you're doing and it's the message is resonating or empowering or uplifting. You understand? Then they will hit the button because you're striking a nerve. You're resonating, you're relatable. You understand? But people watch all the time. So don't out here and think that is only haters watching you in the background or no. Some people just wanna chill. I go to a lot of music shows and watch people. And sometime I will let them know I'm in the background or so and I literally in the background cleaning, listening to my music and going about my business. Doesn't mean I'm not there. Sometimes I don't even say no, I just click and watch and I'm there. You don't know. So sometimes your supporters don't have to be up in your face 365 days in the year to support you. Bear that in mind. This hatred that we growing to have when we become successful in life needs to cut out. Everybody ain't hating on you. It's just like you have these reactor channel. Half of the reactors not hating on nobody. Half of them not hating on nobody. But they probably don't have anything that they want to talk about personally about themselves. So they see somebody else and if they're gonna be a hater reactor, they're gonna hate. But it's for us as human being to understand that for every action, there must be a reaction. You see that? For every action, there must be a reaction. It's just like we tell the kids all the time. Don't do anything that you don't want to get in trouble with because there's consequences. Which is for every action, there's a reaction. So you have an action, okay, somebody didn't like it, they're gonna react on it. That's mean they're going some people give constructive criticism and some people just tear you down. So those are the ones like I hate a channel or whatever. You know what I mean? But the ones that are just reflecting on what you said and everything and blah blah blah, those are the ones that they just want to see it from a different perspective. They want to give people a different view from what they watch and see about you. That's all. But you're gonna dive into them and just give them all your strength so they could collect all your energy? What you gonna have left? A headband? Trying to wrap your head up like you're a mad person? No. You're gonna keep going. Keep doing you. Because you can't strengthen everything that somebody say negative about you. That means you're living for negativity. Because now you're like a reactor yourself. You're living for negativity. No, you gotta keep going. We rise, we fall. But we get up again. We fall again, we get up. But I'm not going to stay no longer with you, family. But I want you guys to understand, please, when we get to the other side, if our purpose was to say we're going to help others, if our purpose was to say we're going to teach, if our purpose say we were going to elevate people, please elevate them and don't judge anyone. Because you don't know people background, you don't know their credential, you don't know where they were coming from, you don't know if they were living in a house, you don't know if they were on the street, you don't know what your supporters are, wherever your supporters are. You may see the main ones that are YouTubers that are supporting, and you may see their house and everything. You don't even know if that's their house. Anybody can tell you that this is my house. They're on YouTube, they could say anything. They sit down there. The owner probably don't even sit down there and say, oh, this is my house. you know. So social media is a new thing for everybody to see. But one thing, don't run on positiveness and then when you get over there, you start trash talk people. Keep being mindful because you're not gonna stop haters. You're not gonna stop people from reacting about you. You can't stop none of that. Every action, there must be a reaction. Bear that in mind. If you don't want nobody to react on you, sit down somewhere. And just remember again, everybody what you silent is not a hater. Because some of you getting it twisted now. And you will run people away from you. Everybody watching you is not a hater. People just wanted to sit down and listen. They don't want to do nothing else than to sit down, listen, eat their popcorn, chilling, chatting, and laughing. Hey, look at Resilient Queen talking rubbish over here. Let me just sit down and feel entertained. Or sometimes they just click on and click off. Oh, Resilient Queen ain't talking now. Let's go. Bye. You know what I'm saying? But be grateful for them. They're giving you something. So everybody into hate the family. So stop act like everybody out to get you. It's like seeking attention in the wrong way. Continue with your positive mindset. Continue if you say you're a godly person. Continue with that. If you say you are there to help bring people together, continue with that. Don't be the one that trying to collect people and then destroy people. Because that's not going to be good for you. Because you don't know who's paying attention to you. You don't know who's observing you. You don't know who is doing nothing. It's not everybody lurk at some point in their life before they see what they want. It's like you're going anywhere and you say, "Ooh, they have a sale over here. Let's see what's over there." You lurk, and if you see something that resonate with you, then you go buy it. Or so same thing with people they're gonna do. So bear that in mind. Everybody ain't no haters out here. Zipping your lip won't have nobody say nothing about you. Be like Booba in cartoon. Then they only go say you're an idiot, but you go, what good?